through town. All the high rises now.
That's an old sign right there.
Where?
Billsburg.
Andrew's in a hurry.
Doing the speed limit. I'm making the greens. Did you notice?
I don't have noticed much at this speed.
Well, we're in a traffic jam now. You're good to go.
Planet Pizza. Bars. Wildlife. More wildlife. More.
I remember when this corner was in McCurry's.
Yeah, it's changed a little bit over the years, hasn't it?
Yeah. That's dangerous.
Let's go. Okay.
We got some barbecue going on here. Street party. Some sort of street party.
They put a movie theater there?
Oh, they got everything down here, man. Everything you want. City of greatness.
City's changed, boy.
This is where you make.
Remember when City Hall was that campus?
This is where you make the money down here. The money. There's no money where we live. What sort of money's that? There you go. This famous sculpture in front of City Hall there. Sculpture of light. Now my buddy Ron says this is tied into the conspiracy theory of the worldwide conspiracy of what is it? What's he say?
New World Order?
Yeah, the New World Order thing. He said this is going to be a sign. This city is going to be a city that something really bad happens to.
Because of that statue?
Yeah, somehow that's tied into it. I forget what he said. Has some sort of symbolism to it. Oh, there's a lion for you guys that like that kind.
Those would look good in front of my castle that I'm gonna have one day.
Sweet.
We go with the lion heads on my dining room table.
You gonna have like a tower house I can stay in?
Sure.
Top right
You
here.
have one of the little cylinders like Rapunzel. Too
Yeah.
bad you won't be able to let your hair down though.
She's
I cracked myself up.
easily amused, obviously. Anywho, my dad designed that bank there. My stepfather, before he passed away. Well, back when he was a young guy. I used to walk there every day after school, hang out with him, and I'd walk over to the Sun Bank there, check out my mom. This is City Hall Plaza. I saw a charging station the other day in front of City Hall.
What, for the electric car?
Yeah.
They have those by the county building in Deland.
There's the old City Hall there. They're trying to decide what to do with that. I heard they might be doing a hotel deal.
No,
or-
that's the old.
Oh, you see, that's right.
Yeah, utility.
There's some fountain action. I think that is this Lake Lucerne here?
Yeah.
Okay, you go all the way up there and then you turn.
On what street? Michigan?
Yeah. Like you're going to my old house. Actually, you just turn on Michigan and just keep going down to the end of it.
By Juvenile down there?
Yep. Right.
Traffic light?
Yeah.
Boy,
Yeah.
we're going way back.
Where we met there. I met Andrea at the traffic light we're gonna turn at. She was coming to my shop to, what was it?
Adjust roller rockers on your nose.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'd never worked on an American car before, and I had a friend coming over to help me out with it. I was a Volkswagen guy, and he was having a date night with Andrea, and
No, he wasn't. We were just hanging out.
Oh, why is?
I never dated Danny Holmes, ever.
Why doesn't he talk to me anymore? He always said that I stole his wife from him.
Oh, please.
Just saying, you know that. He had his gun at your house. He was your.
That's because I was living in a rough part of town and you didn't like it that I was in an apartment by myself.
Oh, yeah, he was just helping you out.
I just talked to him before I started talking to you. I bowled with his brother, remember?
You guys know how that goes, right? I'm not going to say it. There's a joke about that.
Whatever. I never went out with Danny Holmes.
Want some? Hey, let me get that door for you. Want some? Hey, you shouldn't be staying over here by yourself. Let me keep it going over here. Want some? You guys can fill the word in. Go.
You act like that's like changed in my life. I'm still a chick. That happens daily. I get more doors open for me during the day than you'd ever think of.
Well, exactly, because, you know.
Well, see, maybe if, you know, I cut you off, you'll start opening the doors.
Look at this.
I'll change the subject to the guy pedaling his bicycle.
I open your doors funny.
That's a new sign there. Orlando Help.
That's the new children's center there, Arnold Palmer.
Winnie's.
And that's the McDonald's house right there. So that's the cancer center. Cancer Institute. Something pretty ironic here. I always point out to my son this women's center for radiology. That used to be a gentleman's club when I was younger.
You never did say that, you know, I didn't run the red lights and smoke my tires all up, and that's how we started talking. Red light. You never did.
I don't even know what I was driving when I met you. My Camaro? Was it?
And you went, aren't you Jay's ex-girlfriend? Because you didn't know my
I
name.
thought you were his girlfriend. I don't know. I know I bowled with you once before. That was the only time that I ever met you, I think.
We knew of each other. We just didn't know each other.
I was sort of famous.
Yeah.
Oh, look. Must have donuts on special at Chipotle's. There's a new mega structure they built here. This used to be a Zayre's when I was a kid.
And the names.
There was a gas station out front. You could shop at your Zayre's department store there, and now it's a Super Target community. They've got a LA Fitness, a bunch of restaurants and condos and stuff in there. So,
Look at Five Guys. You gonna be able to pass it?
oh, stop! Five Guys. I like that kind. Anyway, this used to be a taco joint. It had really good quarter tacos, or they were a dime. What was it? Taco Tico. Yeah. Should ride my bike up here. This used to be a bar right here. It used to be called the TikTok Lounge. And there-
Townsend's over there.
yeah, right. I work there at Townsend's as a bank now, but TikTok Lounge used to be here, and then right next door there was a little Arcadia for kids where you could play games and stuff.
I remember right around the corner there used to be a Sportswear USA right here that for some reason that clothes store sold Christmas trees, and for years we used to buy our Christmas tree there.
Yeah, and then over here on this corner, this was all orange groves. And when I was a kid, and Bluebird Orange packing plants, right past that Burger King down there. And they started to develop this. They put Albertsons Zeros there for years, and they closed that down finally.
Well, they got a Boston Market over here.
Yeah, now there's a Super Walmart here and a Publix and a bunch of new little
Walmart?
shops. Super Walmart right there. Our Walmart grocery store. I forget.
Neighborhood market.
Yeah, my mom likes those.
I've never been in one of those.
There used to be the speed shop back over here where they're building the little care center. Mm-hmm.
The other speed shop used to be harder.
These guys weren't even in the country when I lived over here. Nope, not even on the planet.
Oh dear God.
This has always been some sort of a gas station, I do believe.
Yeah, it has been for a long time.
Yeah. So we're gonna take
We're
a.
gonna pass where your Carvel, your first job used to be too, aren't we? And then the Jose's, the Cuban sandwich place or whatever.
Well, no, we won't go that far. We just go take a right at the next light there.
At Delaney or
Yeah.
Delaney.
Delaney or yeah. Anyway, when I was a kid, you could ride your bike all over the place here, skateboard, not get in trouble. We only had like 3 cops, so they all knew your name, your parents. You just couldn't get in too much trouble around here. These are little strip malls over here, old school. They never knocked them down. This is still a post office, isn't it? It's a postal credit union now. It's a bank. This used to be the post office right here. And then this used to be a hardware store right here. It's a fitness center now.
Is there still a bowling alley right over here?
No, they leveled it. Melody Lanes is gone.
And Mom's Meats and Pop's Produce, is that still over here?
Saw my first guy I ever saw get stabbed was right here in this parking lot. There used to be a little bar.
That must be the Mom's Meats and Pop's Produce now.
Yeah, well, it's not the same anymore. It's Freshfields Farms. That used to be Deloach's Meat Markets.
It was Mom's Meats and Pop's.
Mom's, then it was Deloach's first, then Mom's. That used to be a bowling alley, the medical plaza there. And then this gas station over here is where, this was my first job here. Used to pump gas there and paint cars and stuff. That was where it all started for me.
For Ruben.
No, for Ken. Ken Quill.
First, then Ruben. You worked there twice.
I worked there. That was my first job.
Yeah, but you worked there again.
I lived on this lake here, and those condos over there. Grew up on that lake. Used to sail my boat around there. Had a little motorboat too.
The hoity-toity, he had to have sailing lessons.
Yeah.
Mommy sent him for sailor's lessons.
Yeah. Never know when you gotta sail a boat. I know how to do it, so make fun of it. I don't care.
I could just see you in a pair of white shorts and some boat shoes with the sweater and the little hat.
Can you picture it?
Cocktail.
So, back in the old hood here, I'll get Andrea to drive by the old house while it's still daylight. I had my 65 Mustang breaking oil filter right here, and a guy on a scooter came by behind me and slid over into the grass here. I felt really bad about that. And then the guy that lives here invented the Slurpee machine for 7-Eleven. I'm sure his kids live there now, but that was the Slurpee spread. That's what we called it, the Slurpee house. Take a right on this Buckwood right here. I'll turn on the, this is the back street where I used to live. I used to mow that yard there. I used to mow this yard. I used to mow this yard. I was a grass cutting fool. I love this neighborhood. It's got the old hanging moss, the oaks, you know, big oaks. This is the house that was directly behind ours. And used to have a couple girlfriends over in here. One lived right here. I don't know if they still own that house. And then my girl, yeah, there you go around the block. My girlfriend used to babysit there, and then Julie Brown used to live here, and we used to party at her house. She had a pool and a boat ramp into the lake. And she'd drive a car, but she was blind legally. This was my girlfriend's house right here. Salone Folsom.
Sounds like you were quite the little stud mom.
Yeah, slow down. Here's the house right here that I grew up in.
This one right here?
Right here.
For some reason I thought it had brownstone.
That's it right there. Got a beautiful fireplace, nice kitchen, nice tree there. And if you look in the back here, you can see the addition that my parents put on there. That's their bedroom. So we're gonna go out here and take a right. And then your next left after this. And my buddy Jap lived in this house here. And the bushes never looked like that when he lived there. He used to manicure everything really nice. Putting a house in here. So this left will come up on you here. You should be able to see it. Remember one time the guys that we're going to see about killed us on this corner in a van. Took this thing at about 50 miles an hour. Straight away. What do you think? You're here? Go, there's somebody behind you.
He lived right on an edge. I thought that was where he lived. Sorry.
Yeah. We're not even on the right road, are we, Percy? Is that where he lives?
He lives on
Lake Margaret, right. So why would you be stopping at Pershing? Just asking. Right on. Here's Southern Oaks. This is the new development they build. We lived in the old part back there, and then this is the new one that they were building when I was a kid too. Super nice in there, huh?
I didn't even know what street we were on.
I just keep wondering. I know that, but you keep trying to narrate and stuff, and I'm like, man, did I know her then? Because I don't remember knowing you then.
No, but we used to live on this side of town. It's not like I've never come through this way before.
You did?
I've been to Kenny's house once and knew it was at the end of a road, so I thought maybe we were there. You told me to take that left.
I've never been to Kenny, so I don't know. I mean, I know where he lives, but I've never ever been to his house.
We've been there once.
Yeah?
We did pick something up just like we're doing today.
Huh. I don't ever remember. I just remember where he lives, sort of.
Doesn't
anyway.
like Jack's brother live right around here somewhere?
Yeah, I think he lives down a little further. 29, 28. Used to ride the old bike back when kids could ride bikes, all the way back up in here. I don't even think we had a curfew or a limit on how far we could go. Of course, both my parents worked and really didn't know they had kids, so. I think you have to take a left, I'm pretty sure. Left and then a right. Then we'll be on Lake Margaret. Bumby.
Lake Margaret's where Angie used to live too.
Yeah, she used to live on the corner where we'll be turning. And then Kenny lives down a little further. Ken, that I used to work for, lives on Lake Margaret too.
What am I looking for now?
Lake Margaret. And you'll come to a four-way stop where my car got crashed. I don't know if you guys are getting this. It's a little dark. Should be Lake Margaret right here, baby. Take a right. It smells really pungent right there, doesn't it?
Wow.
Wow, that was good, wasn't it?
No,
Huh?
not at all.
That has to depreciate property value right there, doesn't it?
Yeah, Angie used to live that way.
Yeah, right there, and there's little multi-unit deals behind the apartments. So we're gonna take a right here. And two friends that lived on this first street on the right up here that got killed street racing the same night. Ned the Schuler brothers. Their cars sat in the driveway there for years. Their parents wouldn't sell them, and I heard they finally let them go. Camaro and a Nova.
They were racing each other.
No, I had about 15 friends that got killed one night. They were all standing in the middle of the road and got hit by a car. Used to live right down in there. Julie Narrett, Tom Narrett's sister, that worked for Scooter, she got killed. A bunch of people from Colonial, a bunch of people from Boone. They were out there on Snow Hill Road by where we used to live on 419. And they were standing in the middle of the road, and some people were at a party. They had their lights off racing. They came over the hill and hit the crowd of people. Here's my old boss's house here, Ken's house. This little, right here with the circle drive. We used to go skiing there all the time. We got a Mercedes there now, no more T-Bird. Keep going. Just go to the stop sign, we'll go through the stop sign, and then he should be on the left. It's a pretty cool lake back there. So anyway, let me go ahead and turn this off and save a little battery. And we'll turn it back on the way back.